Hello and welcome back to Minecraft. Here with my dog Mister. I left off in the last video searching around for a place to start over, basically. As you can see, I have Threshold Keep in the distance at about 1155 meters or blocks. Well, first off, I want to make sure and thank a few people for subscribing that I thanked in the last video, but I had so many horrible audio, video glitches that the video kind of skipped over the part where I thanked them. So thank you, Dr. Chicken. Thank you to the Great Fufu. Thank you, Lunocraft. Thank you. And thank you also to the Sterling Facade. I want to thank you all. And also thank you everyone else who's stayed subscribed to my channel, and I appreciate it. So basically this is sort of a new chapter in my Let's Play series. It's kind of become a survival island because I was over there in the swamp where I left off, adventuring and kind of looking for a spot that I would be happy with building, and like I said, maybe a castle or, you know, whatnot. I'm not exactly sure. But getting some lag. I don't know why I'm getting lag. Dog, tell me why I'm getting lag. Okay, so that's basically where I explored, and I came across this island I saw, and you can see in the minimap it's a decent-sized island. I mean, approximately what you'd maybe use if you were doing an actual survival island type of challenge. And I have done them in the past. All this stuff I have in my inventory is what I had collected on the way over here, like killing zombies. You saw me attack the little crystals, and I killed some alligators. This would be from a werewolf. Sharks, I killed a couple sharks, and creepers. So basically what I got just on my way over. And I also picked up a couple greatwood tree saplings. So I planted one here and another over on this side here. And I seem to be on an island inhabited by snakes. It's kind of cool. I have some snakes on my island. I don't think my wife would like this very much, but I really like this. It seems like a good-sized island, and I think I'm going to have fun on this one. Let me test. Okay. Yeah, no, I actually tried to increase the window size that I'm playing on right now for the recording, and you can see my FPS. It's not doing too bad. I might have to go back to what I was doing before if I get like really bad lag using this resolution, but I thought that it would kind of increase the quality of what you're watching just a little bit, because it's actually now 1280 by 720, which is what I upload them at anyway. So usually what I do is I play at a slightly smaller size and upload them, and it increases it itself. So it's, you know, of course not quite as HD, but you can see my FPS is kind of fluctuating, so I'm not sure. I'll have to actually watch it and see after I upload it how happy I am. And it couldn't be too much worse than the last video where I just straight up had some really bad glitches. I think, I'm not exactly sure why, but like I deleted some old superhero movies off my computer and defragged it, and I tried to see if all that would repair it. And I've also, before in the past when I had that problem, uninstalled the video recorder and reinstalled it, and that fixed it too. So I'll get it ironed out, I swear. I never know. I watch, a lot of the times I watch my videos before I upload them, but I don't always. So I didn't actually know how bad that video was until I uploaded it. It got pretty bad. I mean, some of it was actually funny. I laughed myself when it would like all of a sudden cut from where I was at, and I'd be talking like a chipmunk or whatever, and it'd like flash forward or whatever, and it actually cut off my the very end of my video where I said my outro, or exit, or whatever. So that was unfortunate. But you can see I'm having a little bit of glitchiness and FPS lag and whatnot. But like I said, I'll make the call after I upload this. And basically, this is just going to be the start. I'm clearing off the land. I'm going to be replanting trees. I'm obviously going to need a supply of wood. Stone's going to be easy once I actually start mining into the island. I think there's a good cave system here. I might have my cave, or my house. This might be what I do with the house, is have it right in here. Looks pretty good. It's not bad. I'll probably use that as the house until I get something up here on the surface built. Just look at all these snakes. I'm going to take a snake bath. Hi, snakes. Hi. Oh, look at the pretty snakes. Oh, they're biting me. That's not nice. My doggy doesn't like it when you bite me. Hey. Oh, that one poisonous. Oh, they're biting. I'm dying. Look, I'm dying. Poison. Well, I guess I'm not dying. Okay, put that down. What do they drop? I hope they drop snake eggs and not like something else. Picked it up. Oh, a python snake egg. It's very specific. My wife is shaking her head, but yeah, I picked up a python snake egg, honey. And this other one. Get out of here. What? Stop. Oh, I didn't want to throw the egg. Come here. No, I didn't. Oh, a cobra snake egg and a python snake egg. I like those. I probably could be able to hatch some snakes and have them like, kind of like as pets. I'll have a snake pit or something. That might be nice. Hi, are you my friend? Are you my friend? Look at him, he likes me. He's like saying hi. Hi. Oh, he bit me. I'm poisoned again. Well, at least my dog protects me whenever I get bit. I could actually die out here, and I haven't even set a spawn point. That would be kind of tragic. I'm gonna pick up that egg, though. Ooh, a green snake egg. That's cool. That's a green snake. Uh-oh, it's getting dark. I probably should have, like, a house of some kind built. Oh, and I also got a comment that I should do a question and answer video. So what I'm going to do is, from now on, like, I did this in my prequel series, but I didn't end up getting very many questions. I did have one good subscriber that would give me questions, like, every time. But the thing is, like, it was always questions from the same person, so I kind of got tired of doing it. So what I'm going to do is, like before, you can ask a question, and I'll give you a shout out in the video, or I'll, tell who asked the question, and I'll answer it. But if it's a really dumb question, or it's really silly or nonsensical, I'll probably just answer it in the comment section, because I don't really feel like going through silly questions in my video. I'd rather just talk about stupid stuff on and on that I think of myself than dumb things that other people think of. And I'm just being honest. So I'd rather talk about my own dumb stuff than other people's dumb stuff. So, there. But yeah, feel free to ask any questions, and if I don't like answering it, obviously I won't answer it, but more likely than not, I'll come up with some kind of answer. And, I mean, there isn't really honestly any dumb question. It's just I probably won't actually answer it in the video if it's too dumb. But you feel free to ask anything about my texture packs or Minecraft or even politics or religion. There's nothing that's off limits really. If it's a very personal question, just like I said in my prequel series, I probably will have to make a call if I feel like actually answering personal questions, because I usually don't like talking about myself. The specific like details, I'm kind of private in that way. So, but yeah, feel free to ask about anything really. I like to talk about just about everything, and I'll probably have fun answering it. Like I said, I'll give a mention to anybody that asks a question, unless, like I said, it's just something really, really silly and ridiculous, and there's no point in really. I mean, anybody can think of a ridiculous question. Like, why is King Kong climbing the Empire State Building? I mean, what am I really going to say? I mean, obviously I can come up with an answer, but I didn't make the movie, so I'm not really going to know the real answer. I'm just going to come up with one, and that's not really... I mean, I'd rather talk about my own dumb stuff, like I said. I got plenty of dumb stuff that I can think up on my own. So, my wife agrees. So, yeah, this is kind of going to be my little shelter underground. It's the easiest way to survive in Minecraft is to dig down and have a little underground shelter for the night. And often I don't go down quite this far, but when you have Mo creatures installed, you can get ogres that will spawn. And I've been like I think when I had that little underground shelter next to the Goblin Village when I first started the Tale of Kingdoms mod, I had ogres smashed through the ground. I mean, I think my ceiling was only 1 block thick, so I understand that part. But I hated it. It really made me mad. So that's why I'm like actually several blocks down right now. Not necessary, but when you're playing with Mo creatures and you got ogres that can smash through blocks, it probably is actually necessary. Maybe when I get done like living down here, I'll turn this into the snake pit. Because I like those, that Mo creatures added the snake things. Oh, and also, like, I've never mentioned this before, but I actually maintain a thread that's like unofficial suggestion thread for the Mo creatures mod. And it's on the forums, like if you're actually on the Mo creatures mod thread where you can download it. The creator Dr. Zark has a link at the very top of the thread where you can get to my thread that I maintain that's for suggestions. So if you have suggestions for that mod, feel free to go there and post them. Actually, I can leave a link in this video to the actual thread if I think I will. I'll make it easier. But you can also get to it through the actual mod thread. It's unofficial / official. It's unofficial because I maintain it and not the mod maker, but it is actually official because he did actually go with the idea and endorses it, and I imagine he looks at it from time to time. So a lot of people leave their you know, what they want to see in the mod, their suggestions there, as far as creatures and even some of like different changes they'd like to see in the mod. Just, you know, such as spawn rates or anything. So it's pretty much an open thread, and I every month I have a poll on there as far as what, like a kind of a vote is what everybody would like to see to kind of get a real good grasp on what everybody who uses the mod would like to see change about it, or more or less not really change. The polls I do is that I have a list, running list of everything that people have suggested on the actual mod thread, and I went through and I sorted through it, and I put some organization into it, because it was basically like people would suggest things, and then the same suggestions would get made over and over again, and I noticed it, that it was going on. And when you have that going on, and then people who get on and complain about having problems working the mod or getting it installed, and people complaining about oh, update this mod, update now, there's a new version of Minecraft, well, update, and they're complaining about updates constantly. And then you have actual legitimate people, not really people, but legitimate suggestions that people want to see, like, oh, I want to see a vampire, or I want to see dragons. I felt that it was like, you know, those are actually good ideas, and when you have, like, 2 good comments and then a few pages of stupid comments about people complaining about it not being updated, I mean, I felt like the suggestions actually merited some attention of their own thread. And I initially had suggested to the mod maker that he take the list that I'd compiled and put them at the opening post of his thread, but one of the other contributors of this the Mo Creatures mod thread actually said that there should be a separate post, a separate thread So I did that, and then the mod maker, Dr. Sark, was good enough to actually link to it in his opening post. So yeah, long story short, anyway. So if you are a fan of mod, the Mo Creatures mod, like a lot of people are, it's a very popular mod. Feel free to go by and make suggestions. And like I said, I don't actually go on it a lot since I've made it. I more or less, what I do is once a month, I'll go through everything that people have suggested in that month and add it to the list. And I basically keep it pretty well sorted as far as mythical creatures versus realistic creatures, and creatures that belong in different types of areas or biomes. And I'm a neat freak, so that's basically why I did it, and I enjoy maintaining it. I'll go spend time once every month and come up with a new poll question, and that's what I do. Anyways. So yeah, like I said, feel free to leave me comments in this video or questions if you want them answered. You can check out the link to the suggestion thread in the comment section. And hopefully this video turned out as well as I was intending, with a little bit better video quality. And if I get the glitches that I had in the last video, in this video, I'll just reinstall the recorder that I used, and that should iron it out. That should fix it. Oh, Enderman. My nemesis. Get him. Thank you. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this video. And this is basically the start of my surviving on the island. It's not really a different series, but yeah, this is me surviving on an island. So we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.